cable should not be visible either. Now we can start. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. It's time to get hacky with it. I didn't plan this out. I never plan out these intros. But hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Pac-Man time, and Scuba, your dreams are finally coming true. It's time for me to play some Pac-Man. So, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Pac-Man. I think he's a cool character. Hello, Jude, Bop, Clock, and of course, Scuba-Doo. Welcome. For those who don't know, Scuba-Doo has been campaigning for Pac-Man for literal months now. I believe, like, the amount of willing and dealing that Scuba-Doo has been doing in the Patreon Discord to try to get votes secured for Pac-Man in the future, it's crazy. Turn down the music slightly, if I can. Oh, interesting. The music in one scene, I turned it up in the stream starting soon scene, and it turned it up in the other scenes as well. That's weird. Yeah, he is committed. Here we'll see Tuesday become Tease Day. Yes. Although I do need to pull out the Kazuya Mishima if I want to become Tease Day. But yeah, no, like, he's been like, every single poll, he puts Pac-Man on the poll, and then someone else will be like, I want this character to win. And he'd be like, okay, I'll vote for them if you vote for Pac-Man in the future. And he never called for the votes until now, until this last week, where he called for the votes for Pac-Man, called in the aid from Gondor, and was able to barely scrape by a victory for Pac-Man. People showed up for Pac-Man. Have they? I don't even know how many people are watching stream right now. I don't normally look at the stats while I'm streaming. 10 people! Wow! Well, don't forget to like and... well, subscribe. I'm sure you're all subscribed. Don't forget to like the stream, so that way other people can find it too. I'm gonna unzip this. I don't have a Pac-Man shirt, unfortunately. This is actually an Incineroar shirt. I got this from Crown the Third. Good shirt. I actually really enjoy this one. This is actually the first time I've been here. Well, I'm happy you're here, Bop. Waka Waka indeed. He protect, he attack, and most importantly, he the leader of the pack. He is. Okay. So for today's stream, I'm probably just gonna, we're gonna be playing some Elite Smash. That is gonna be the goal. Before I do that, though, I kind of want to, like, lay down my theories on Pac-Man, my preconceptions, my assumptions on what I already know about Pac-Man. So that way, we can, like, I need to start approaching the series like the scientific method, okay? We need to have a hypothesis. We need to have a test to test that hypothesis, and then we need to have results and conclusions. I don't remember the whole scientific theory. It's a shame that we can't hype the stream on YouTube. It is a shame, but you'll hype the Pac-Man video when it comes out, I'm sure. But yeah, so what do I understand about Pac-Man right now? I think he's a good character. That's easily put. I think he's got really good camping potential and really good boxing potential. Like, he is a very well-rounded character. So Pac-Man is someone who you can play in a lot of ways. You're not set to one specific play style when you're playing as Pac-Man, and I think that's important. I think that Pac-Man is also... I think that fruit combos are gonna be tough for me to learn, but not impossible. I'm gonna have a good time learning fruit combos. I think it'll be a cool experience, trying to understand all the different bonus fruit stuff. I think that'll probably be the hardest part about learning Pac-Man, is just, like, learning when, where, and how to use all the bonus fruit stuff. I don't really have any strong opinions on Pac-Man, is kind of, like, where I'm at right now. And when I don't have strong opinions on a character, that does make making the video a lot harder. Cool things to do on Elite Smash. Apple ladders, as I call them, are so cool. Oh, that is cool, actually. Like, you throw the apple down, it pops off of them, and then you grab the apple, turn around, throw it at them again. Something like that. What else? What else about Pac-Man? He's got a great recovery. He's got a solid weight. I don't actually know how heavy he is. All I can say is get creative with him. That could be fun. Yeah, I guess, I do have a personal connection to Pac-Man. I did play the 3D Pac-Man games on the PlayStation 2 back in the day. It was like this adventure platformer type thing. Very much not a traditional Pac-Man game. But sure, man. Pac-Man Adventures? I don't even know what it was called. He's round. He's yellow. Big things about Pac-Man. I put on this beanie, even though it's not perfect. It's yellow. I don't have that many yellow pieces of clothing. I like to up air a lot as Pac-Man. I don't play him much though. Yeah, up air's good. Bell is really good. F Smash is very good. I don't know. Let's go into Smash Bros. And let's actually take a look at my stats with Pac-Man. Okay. Let's see how much playtime I've had with the Pac, because I don't think it's a lot. Okay, let's do playtime. This is a good one to go off of. Okay, Pac-Man is my 60th most played character at 6 hours and 11 minutes. It's very funny that he just barely slightly beats out Min Min, who I'm currently working on the Character Crisis video for. So by the time I'm done playing Pac-Man, I'm probably going to be looking at like 10 to 15 hours of combined playtime, depends on how much I actually play him. Up air is deceptively a good high % kill option. That is good to know. Yeah, I don't think my Pac-Man's crazy. Like, rank 60 in terms of KOs. KOs average per battle is actually pretty good. Rank 2.3. KOs with tilt attack 2. I have killed 2 people with my tilts. 90 with my smash attacks. 73 with my air attacks. I didn't even know this was a screen. I'm gonna be honest. This is my first time seeing this kind of stats screen for a specific character. Special move 58. What special move am I killing people with? Is it B? Is it down B? I guess side B? I don't use side B that much, I thought. Meteor Smash. Wait, how does Pac-Man get a spike? Wait, how am I spiking people with Pac-Man? What? Throw. Final Smash, yeah. Average falls per battle, 2.08 times, but it's rank 82. That means I am playing Pac-Man well. I don't know what to do with a ton of this information. Highest online GSP, 14.852, rank 72. So I haven't played him a ton online. But we are going to learn how to Pac today. So we're going to do the classic. We're going to do an Elite Smash speedrun. Like always. Only things I know about Pac-Man is that he struggles to kill and dash attack has no end lag whatsoever. True. We're gonna do Min Min PB. This one got done in like 45 minutes and 46 seconds, so a very good speed run. Easily my best speed run. I'm gonna put it up here. Oh, I'm blurry now. Awesome. Smash Bros. Game picking music is fire. I've used it for like all my videos. The Smash Bros. Music is crazy. All right, Pac-Man. We got a very important decision to make, though, chat. What color? Honestly, the classic design is pretty good. I might just go default this time. Blue is... I don't know. I don't like the blue one for some reason. Yellow's okay, but, like, why use yellow when you could use default? That's kind of my feeling. Black is cool. I like this one. The vibrancy of the purple really stands out. The blue gloves are mine. I see. What do you mean color? Exactly. Interesting. He gets slightly different sleeves. Wow, they really wanted to make him unique. And then we got this one. Honestly, I'm just gonna run default. Checkers are goated. Checkers is pretty good. The oven mitts one is pretty funny. But I'm just gonna run default Pac-Man. I haven't run a default character for a long time, so should be interesting. All right, are we ready for the first speed run of Pac-Man? Let's do this. He's got... His dash is actually kind of fun to do. Like, the way he turns around for his animation is very quick. All right, me Brawler, 3, 2, 2, 1. Wow, they're so nice. They actually tell us what Brawlers that they are. Pretty sure that means a Thrupper. I didn't even check what my GSP was when I started with this. I didn't know what would happen when I did that. They're playing Heli Kick. I gotta be so scared now. Crazy work. What is this moveset? I didn't expect that to hit her. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go with the... I do know that the Galaga is like your best low percent one. Whoa, whoa, chill. Okay, they haven't... Okay, right as I said, they haven't grabbed a ton. Yeah, I really don't want to get heli kicked. Crazy me moveset. You're at 14.8? Okay. I guess that explains the me moveset I am fighting against right now. That's just safe? These are crazy characters. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, hurt box extensions on Hydrant. Gotta be careful of that. Okay, I don't know why I keep trying to side B. Is it a K rule thing? I might have some residual K rule tendencies. That could have broken my shield. Okay, easy. Up here? Okay, nothing. I do know Pac-Man has a... I DI'd the wrong way. Because it... I do know Pac-Man has a thing where it's like, if you want to, like, set up Fire Hydrant, you just hit it with a back air once, and then any one of your moves afterwards will break Hydrant. I feel like that's an important thing to know. Alright, they got me there. You also became addicted to Sonic B after some time with K-Roll. It's a good move! Okay, we're gonna charge up Bell. I did not charge up Bell. No! I ran through them! How do you run through people? Okay, that's time. First round down. Plus 143 on my first split. Hydrant takes 13%. Yeah, something like that. The orange has near infinite range. I've never seen it despawn and can be thrown up to catch people that go high. There is going to be a lot of little things I'm learning about bonus fruit along the way. Request contains an invalid request when I type something in chat. I can see you now, Clock, so I guess it's fine. Nice win. Thank you. That like, Falcon kick punch thing, I don't even know what you're supposed to call that move. When they threw it out at 50 and I almost died, that was terrifying. Okay, Little Mac, this is an interesting one. I don't know how to feel. Oh, wait. I thought I would make it back. I'm so upset. Okay. We're just gonna go down there. Downer didn't work. I was trying to get rid of the trampoline too. I did not want to have Little Mac have any chances. Zero to death. Let's go. First zero to death of Pac. Oh, his side B breaks Hydrant. That's a little scary. Okay, we called them out there. I almost got it. Okay. We gotta be careful. We gotta be super careful. Okay. We can be a little less careful. We did it! I love Little Mac dying to stupid stuff. Please stay carefully calculating the exact moment I have to step away from my PC for a bit before starting their stream. Yes, it was just for you, Square. Exploding sidekick. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Jinjo. Don't use it too much, though. It is predictable and avoidable. What move? What move of mine is predictable and avoidable? Dash attack? It is a little weird. Like, there was times where the Little Mac fell out of the dash attack when I was trying to do it at ledge. Squiggleton. That's a great name.
3, 2, 1, go!
Start of something great there. I was hoping that the hydrant water would push him off in a way. Pac-Man is kind of floaty. Oh, they got me there. I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do. Actually, I was trying to charge up Bell and then shield when I landed, but instead pressing the B button a second time throws it. Bonus Fruit is going to take me a little while to learn because you can't B reverse it. Like, it has some different mechanics and functions. That hit? I didn't know that would hit. Nice, nice. Down air pretty good. Okay, alright. I do know that, like, up throw, up air is, like, a really consistent throw combo that Pac has. They barely avoided that. People really lock in on, like, trying to hit Hydrant. See what I mean? That still worked against Spot Dodge? That's crazy. Okay, that's not the fruit I wanted. We'll make it work, though. Yeah, I love accidentally air dodging off stage. Oh, was my backer stale? Was that why it didn't break it with a jab? Sure, man. I don't know why that worked, but it is. Pac Bear F tilt will always launch the hydrant. Okay, okay. I usually try to think about what would be good for the situation, and I usually want to go for Bell on higher percents. It's great for kill confirms, but also a great ledge trap tool and helps combos. Yeah. this was a speedrun, or how many games can I win in this amount of time? Speedrun. 10 wins as fast as possible. While still keeping your rule set as the traditional 7-minute 3-stock timer. Learn the trampoline ledge trapping stuff. Oh yeah, you can like do this. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I guess you can apple from like here. Oh, that's not apple. If I apple from here. Get away from me, Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. Ooh, this is really bad wait time. I couldn't tell if I got it right. Pac-Man up air with float is great. Pac-Man forward air with float is crazy. This character's busted with float. YouTube kept throwing me errors each time I tried spending the word hour. YouTube's been having a lot of errors today, it looks like.
3, 2,
Learn the trampoline ledge trapping stuff. I did just read that comment. Lots of bylets for some reason. Okay, sure. I don't know why it worked, but it did. I know there's like a specific angle to do your bonus fruit charging, so that way they can't hit you with your own hydrant. That was not smart. That was bad. That was quite bad. Dude, this forward smash has got to be a great shield break tool. Am I wrong? Okay, or just kill him. It works so good from center stage. I totally messed that up, but I clutched, barely. Oh, that still hit. The Pac-Man trampoline is up B and you can bounce up to 3 times. I did know that. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I still have left to learn about it, though. Oh, this grab? Disgusting ledge trapping tool. Oh, I was trying to get behind her so I could grab her again. Okay, bell time? Or key. Key works too. And we snipe! Close. I thought that would stall me. Interesting. I could have ran them into the key. Do I have a kill throw? Back throw, but would back throw have tilt here? Ow. I'm dead? Okay, I DI'd that bad. Okay, ooh, scary. Scary, but we got there. Alright, I think we're 4 wins in, and I haven't dropped a game. Are you projectile Pac-Man, a combo Pac-Man, boxer, hydrant spam? All are viable. Yeah, it definitely feels like Pac-Man is a play the game your way kind of character. Hydrant Z-drop key will break full shield. What? Yeah, how do you hold key for that? Do I have to like run off stage, charge key, throw it at the wall, and then pick it up? That game got very close very quickly. That is Byleth. That is very much the Byleth way of doing things.
3, 2, 1, go!
I jumped into my own hydrant. Okay, so you can't charge more bonus fruit while your opponent's holding bonus fruit. I think I knew that, but good reminder. Oh, he got my apple. That's scary. And then he didn't do anything with it. Yoshi actually grabbed me. Does Pocket also keep you from charging fruits? That's a great question that I do not want to have answered. At least in-game. I'm fine with it being answered by chat. Interesting that Galaga bounces off the wall like that. I am struggling to get kills. I don't know how common this is for Pac-Man. If I'm just inexperienced. Because, like, there's definitely a lot of times where I just get random kills for no reason. Okay, crazy grab, but we take those. Oh, I died. Okay, okay. I almost got him. If I just held that charge a little bit longer. I did it! I did the stupid thing! Oh, this Yoshi is so annoying, though. No! Dude, this Yoshi had my number. What is YouTube doing to everybody? Everybody's struggling to talk in chat today. I don't think Dare is even a safe out of shield move. I don't know for sure. Use key more and read rolls with Bell. Yeah, I think that is an important aspect of like what I'm doing wrong with Pac-Man is I'm not using the last 2 stages of bonus fruit for killing.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm sure I will kill someone somehow doing that. I tried to pivot grab, I was too slow. That worked. Not as well as I would have liked it to, but we'll take what we can get. Sure, man. Okay, Galaga. Oh, they caught my Galaga. Did they? There's armor on that move. Hello, Crafty. I love that you showed up right when an Inkling was on screen. Okay. Apple. F smash. I'm surprised I clanked with that F smash. What the heck? Throw you off stage, charge up Bell, throw Bell. Okay. I hit them. charge up. A bait? That's what I meant to do. Okay, you gotta be a little careful when you bell somebody, because I feel like it's easier to run through them. Almost had that read. Okay, that counts. All right. We're back to decent splits. Halfway through the speed run and 30 minutes in. I want to get a sub 1 hour for my first day with Pac-Man. I think that's doable. I think that's very doable. I don't remember any pack that would use Dare out of shield. Yeah. I mean, it covers the ground in front of him pretty well. What is Pac-Man's best secondary? Well, T has shown us that could be Kazuya Mishima. 24 viewers, wow. Thank you all for coming. I hope you guys remember to like the stream. Like the stream if you like Pac-Man. And if you don't like Pac-Man, well, why are you here? Up air is a really fun move to hit. Like, landing up air. Weak at killing, but strong mix-ups. Yeah, his mix-up game is pretty crazy. Oh my god. I didn't expect him to get that. Definitely feel like I'm getting a little outranged. Crazy mix-up that worked that was definitely not intentional. I was trying to charge up to the fruit that I wanted. Bell. I wanted Bell. They nearly killed her at least. Get out of here. Top tier DLC privilege. I was really reading a roll from ledge. Okay, it's fine. They still grab me? Okay, we got her. We got there. Woo! Why is YouTube censoring everything? I didn't change any of my settings. That's so weird. No one should be okay with Steve. Steve is a character of all time. The only other DLC character I'm fine with besides the GOAT Steve. That is an interesting opinion. I developed some interesting opinions about Min Min. Look forward to that video coming soon, chat. This up air is so weird. You gain height when you use it? Like, I know you can, like, what is the practicality of this? Like, start up a combo with up air? I don't know, man. Likely age verification? Yeah, that is stupid. This is pretty decent so far. I knew a little bit about going into Pac-Man. This is the third Byleth. It could be a Byleth I fought earlier. Easy money! I don't think I've hit a single up tilt. Not for lack of trying. Is Byleth gonna be in a tournament? What do you mean by that? I knew Tuesday was a player and I pulled up the stream and here I am. Wait, were you one of my opponents just now? Up tilt is the most useless to BH. Yeah, I don't entirely disagree with that assessment. We both wanted that. I think I have the charged up. Oh, okay, hi. That killed me at stupidly low percents. Easy. Pac has really good air drift. I was trying to hard read him. Throw him off stage. Throw out a bell. Oh, I could have killed them. I just wanted to grab the bell. Why does down smash on ledge work? I don't get it. Your Nair Bears are on point. For Taifai or for me? I don't think I've gotten Air Bear. I am also excited to see how my pack develops. I think I got potential with this character. Donkey Kong.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know my combos super well, so this could be a little scary. Oh, that up tilt just does not work, man. Armor on that side B is very good. Let's go! Hydrant, save me! Oh, he got the mix up. He knows how to tomahawk grab his DK. Smash and grab was not the play there. Oh, that reaches below ledge. That's actually really important. I was really thinking he'd go for the hydrant again. He's alive! I don't know what my kill throw is when I get him like that. Okay, okay. Kill throw is called down air. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Dude. Okay. I got smoked. What can I can't lie. That throw felt personal. This whole dock against me felt personal, man. It's fine though. We bounced back. I kind of got bodied, but that's okay. Stay one pack. We're sitting at 7 wins right now, so I need 3 more to finish the speedrun. Another heavy. I'm kind of getting the feeling that I don't want to fight heavies as Pac-Man. Is that wrong? I will get this stream snipe eventually. I believe in the scuba. Okay, called him out that time. I'm dead. Oh, he tech the correct way. All right, it's still though. Pack is good versus heavy. That DK was just really good. I mean, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We take those. We're gonna high. We're going high. I did go high. Ah, I'm slow. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. Not quite enough to kill Bowser. Let's get Key. Called him out, but it wasn't enough. I'm just gonna go with Key again. Not enough. God, he's so heavy. DI. I'm going with Key again. Man. Dude, I hit him with so many keys. Sometimes you just can't kill them. I'm feeling that. I feel like I'm really struggling as killing with Pack. Ugh. That's where I'm mainly struggling. You needed to use Bell? Yeah, I did. The real Pac-Man experience right there. I'm already feeling it. And Hydrant Camp. I do feel like Hydrant Camping is a little bit worse against heavies because they have so many moves that can break it. But also, I don't know the right distance to stand from my Hydrant. Almost. Ah. I didn't even know which item I had because I was looking at Rob, not charging my bell. Oh. Really? Curious interactions happening here. Forward throw sends nowhere, man. My hydrant cursed me there. My hydrant got me. Where's music? Is there no music playing? I might have accidentally left a setting on. Oh, it's environmental sounds. Okay. Ah, man. It's harder with characters like Rob who can amp in, have better combos. Yeah, I don't know. I do think I got a lot to learn. Like, I now that I'm hitting like the players who are a lot better than me, it's tough. I'm currently at 7 wins. Okay. Oh, I tried to use Apple there, but bonus fruit charged just a little bit too extra. All right, no go for you. All right, I have Bell charged up, not what I wanted. Okay, actually, I'm kind of making Bell work. Pac-Man met Hatsune Miku. It's actually so cool. I'm so happy for them.
Are you okay?
Uh-oh. It's so fine. Oh my god, it's not fine. It's so fine. We're so back.
Are you okay?
Do you think if Terry lives to 200%, he should get, like, go to? This is fine, meme. Yeah. I was really hoping Hydra would clutch me up there. First hit down air? I'm cooking, chat? I'm cooking with ingredients that I don't understand? I gave him go. That's a problem. right to me. Alright, how do I kill him? Probably Bell? That was not Bell.
Are you okay? Go back! Radical!
Could have been cool.
Radical!
Please be enough. Oh my god, Terry weighs so much. Alright, finally. Ugh. I don't like fighting Terry boogers. Okay, we're at 8 wins now. Pull this down so people can see. This is based off of my, like, PB versus when I played Min Min. I got a really good run with Min Min. You should have each super come out together. The input is which one comes first, but if he whiffs, it auto does the other one. No, I don't want Terry being able to do a super into a super. That's terrifying. What's feelings on Terry, by the way? Oh, I hate him. Despise that character. He rewards mashing. What are my throws? Like, I just feel like up throw, really. Forward throw kind of sucks. Back throw is like a decent kill option. Oh, he was coming out. Okay, I mean, it's not... It works. It works. It got the job done. Yeah, fine. That was a really good air dodge. I'm trying to, like, recharge up to Bell, and every time I do, I just get the timings wrong. Down throw sets up a tech chase? Oh, it does? Yeah, that's it. Up throw up air is really your only combo out of grab. Back throw is for kill and down throw is just for damage, really. Yeah, I am struggling to, like... Winning neutral is weird with Pac-Man, honestly. Like, I'm not good at, like, camping behind Hydrant, because I just kind of don't know what to do when I'm back here. Like, charge bonus fruit, obviously, but, like, I also don't know exactly what bonus fruit I want for every situation. I don't quite understand a lot of what I'm doing. Oh, there he is!
3, 2, 1, go!
I do love this crouch, though. That is a really fun dash attack, though. I cannot lie. Just dash attack, dash attack. Oh, he actually clouded me. All right, we got the first stop. Paid actor, maybe. I didn't expect that to pop me up past the ledge. I was trying to stall with it. Down throw better? It sends them at a slightly worse angle, I feel. Sure, you know what? We take those. I barely understand what happened off stage there. Pac-Man's the bad guy? What do you mean? Oh, Pixels Watch Party. Dude, Pixels is a weird movie. Like, they got some boomer CEO and was like, alright, what do you know about video games? Make a movie about it. Who was the director of Pixels? Whoa, flying cloud. Thank you, paid actor. Oh, wait. You're supposed to die there. Come on, man. Dude, Pac-Man can't kill. That actually broke. No, 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 no! Ah! I hate you. I hate you, Typhi. Why'd you come in here? You're supposed to be a paid actor. You're not supposed to stop the speedrun. Oh man, I didn't think the forward air would break Hydrant. That's what threw me off. So many times I hit you off stage and it kill sparked and you still lived though. Like.
Three, two, one, go!
Second stock should go in the video because that was whack. It was whack. Oh, there's a lot more end lag on that back there than I expected. That nair just killed me, wow. The angles you get with side B are weird. What? Why did they fall out? Why did they fall out? Dash attack's so bad! I hate getting kills as this character. Why is everybody constantly living to 200%? Okay, I don't know why that worked. That should be enough. That should be enough. Yeah, okay, okay. Ooh. They cooked themselves there by throwing the bomb at me. If they had kept the bomb in hand, they would have been fine. You can kill with key or apple eventually. Yeah, but, like, eventually, Bowser lived 3 different key attacks. And he lived, like, 180 and won the game because of it. If you throw them into Hydrant, they can jump scare the opponent. I guess there is, like, melon setups that I could do. Like that. I'm not well versed in the Pac-Man setups, though. Key is a false kill move. It kind of is. Looking for tournaments in Southern Utah, but don't know how. Any suggestions? Chefs, there. Check out the Utah Smash Discord. You should be able to just find it by Googling. And you can ask in there. I don't know about Southern Utah personally, but I know that they do host some stuff down there. Okay, they could just spam it. Sure, man. Nice thing about fighting Sora is they're so slow that I have time to, like, set up my projectiles. I didn't know which side he ended up on. Okay, sure, man. Back air kills. Back air feels really hard to set up in a lot of situations. I don't know. I'm probably doing something wrong. Hydrant has been kind of good at messing up people. Let's go! Woohoo! Okay, first Hydrant kill. Or trampoline kill. See, if I want to kill people, I gotta get them with the jank Pac-Man stuff. He ended up on that side of me? That's crazy. Is this key kill percent? I want to believe it is, but I also don't believe it is. Why did they smash attack there? I'm so mad! I'm so close to finishing the speedrun. Literally my last game. I got the bell too. I hit them with the bell, but I wasn't able to follow up at all. Okay, Pac-Man's a little harder than I anticipated. Down air can kill, that's true. Although every time I've gone for down air, people fall out of it. Like, funnily enough, Downer will still kill in a lot of situations, but Ugh.
3, 2, 1, go!
I tried to do a hard read. Sure. Is that a stock? It was like, that didn't feel impressive. Dude, why did they down air there? Why were they down airing there? Like, they would have died if I wasn't there. Oh, it's 2 stocks? Okay, well, we won! Speedrun over. Yeah, Pack is super rewarding to master, though. It has to be that, because, like, I'm not quite I have a lot. What a game, I know, right? I feel like I gotta, like, watch a Pac-Man guide right now. Like, speedrun went okay. Compared to my Min speedrun, like, the Min's my PB, 45 minutes for that. So we're half an hour longer than that one, but it's also day 1 pack. Team players are built different and not in a good way. They love that down air spike. I can say this because I used to be a Toon Link main, way before the YouTube channel. I have not played Toon Link for the series yet. But yeah, okay, we'll save the speedrun. And then, I have got to Pac-Man Day 1. We will exit. Pac feels really good when you reach flow state. I believe it. I believe it. I just haven't quite figured out what I'm lacking about the character yet. Shakira, and instead I see Pac-Man. Does Shakira also have a Waka Waka thing? Whoa, weird. I'm looking at my stream health stats. I have had a peak of 30 viewers, and sometimes it goes down as low as 0 viewers. What is going on? I feel like there's something weird with the YouTube live streaming thing today. But yeah, we're gonna switch over. Once you start getting kills consistently, your pack could become dangerous. That's the thing. I am not getting my kills consistently yet. My bandage is hiding my arm. That's kind of fun. I donated some plasma today. That reminds me of Green Day Pac-Man. Let's see. My comment got a heart from Smacks. Just check out his channel. He makes great videos. Neutral air, down air, and down air are good outer shield options. Okay. Let's check it out. We need Pac-Man Guide Smash Ultimate. You know what's funny? Let's go down to the shorts. I don't have my Pac-Man guide on here. My Smash Crash Course one. You know, I'm gonna actually quickly watch that one. It's in a Pac meme.
I walk
If my stream gets demonetized from that, Wordy, it's your fault. That is funny. Okay, I know Choctopus doesn't have good guides. I've seen his guides enough to know that they're bad. What is a good Pac-Man guide? I don't actually know any of these Pac-Man guides. I am gonna check out Ultimate Frame Data to start. Turn down for Walt thumbnail. Wait, which one? I did not see the turn down for Walt one. The Amalga ones are okay, I think. Amalga? Okay, that seems like it would work. Super surface level. Let me go pull up my crash course on Pac-Man. I think that'll be a funny one to watch. Playlists. Smash Crash. This is Smash Crash Course. Let's check out. I don't know which one Pac-Man is. Did not organize this series very well. One of my earlier ones? Oh, here we go. Okay, he was like day 7 Pac-Man. This is Smash Crash Course. Tuesday-tastic, and I'm here to teach you how to play. What? Okay, I can't hear it. I'm sure you can, chat. But my
Pac-Man in a minute or less. There is no other character in Smash quite like Pac-Man. Pac-Man counts as a zoner, but he's a zoner with some of the best boxing tools in the game. Pac-Man is all about setups. Start by placing down Hydrant and charging bonus fruit behind it. Know what each of your bonus fruit do and how to use them. An important part of playing Pac-Man is priming Hydrant. If you hit Hydrant with a back air, the next attack of yours will knock it away. Pac-Man is an incredible edge guarder. Knock your opponent off stage and hit them again, and most characters will die after just a couple of hits. When recovering, I recommend using his side B first. It goes very far and leaves you actionable after you use it, however once you start going into the trampoline, you can't do anything. You should play Pac-Man if you want to play a character with some of the craziest set play in all of Ultimate.
Okay.
This is Smash Crash.
I kind of knew it'd be a pretty basic guide. I already knew all this stuff. It's kind of like I made the guide, chat. We're going to have a tab open for the stats, and then Pac-Man over here. Without realizing, I hope my Shakira joke landed. Yeah, I hope so for you too, Danny. I don't know. Okay. Jab one. Yeah, his jab makes sense, although... Is this a good jab blocking move? I don't actually know. It kind of goes a little bit high, but Pac-Man's also a little short. You didn't need to bury Choctopus like that. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. I don't think his guides are very good. I don't think they're informed. Forward tilt. This move's decent. Much more disjoint than I expected. I'll give him that. Oh yeah, I should probably switch the music. The thing about Choctopus is he made a ton of guides about 80 characters when the Smash Bros. Ultimate first came out, and he just didn't know what he was talking about. Pac has pretty good jab block setups. Big ones he can do is to either just F smash out of the jab block, or you can go for fruit if you still have it in the pocket. Okay. Might be time to break out pro guides. True, pro guides. Well, I mean, there's Arcdale. I don't know how good this one is. Pac-Man Tricks Explained. That one may actually be pretty good. I tend to trust BP Smash, dudes. Jab lock into Bell if you have it charged into F smash. Okay, that makes sense. And then F tilt is actually pretty good at setting up for deck chases, I'm pretty sure. This move's so bad. I guess his arm is intangible. It's more disjointed than it looks. It's so bad, though. Down tilt has a really tiny hitbox. I didn't expect that. Wait, why is it blue? Wait, is that intangible? What do the blue hitboxes on this mean? Is there just a different hitbox? Yeah, he just has no end lag after it. That's the -3 on shield. Actually, I didn't realize it was that safe on shield. The pack players have not dropped an updated guide. It's been stuck in idea jail. I see. There's too much to talk about with Pac-Man, I feel. Pac-Man dash attack is so broken. It is, but it isn't. Like, it's very good, very lagless, like, very... It's an alright move, but then people fall out of it. That's the problem with it. This move is quite strong. So you hit him with that, and then the ghost just kind of, like, sits there for a while. How many active frames is there? 16 to 18 for the strong hit, and then 19 through 29 for it, so it's an additional 10 frames on top of that. Same with these ones. All of his smash attacks just linger for 10 extra frames. Look at the visual glitch on this one. Why is this there? It just stays there too. Use your fruits and fire hydrant when you most likely need it. Side special is good for catching opponents when the opponent has no more options, and use trampoline creatively. I have not been using trampoline creatively. Like, there's a lot of situations where just throwing out trampoline really messes with people. So I agree with that. Coup dessert. Quid's Pac-Man traumatized me. This character's evil. It's a good character. It's a good character, but I don't understand what makes him good right now. Like, this is a fantastic move. 3 frame startup, -3 on shield. Okay, hold up. That's actually crazy good. Yeah, that's insane frame data. Holy crap. Forward air is -6 on shield, 5 frame startup. Yeah, forward air has been like my main go-to move so far. It just does everything I want it to do in a forward air. Back airs feels alright. I have not been very impressed by back air so far. But that is probably just user error. Up air's -6 on shield. Why is everything so safe on shield? I didn't realize how good Pac-Man's on-shield frame data is. Down air starts on frame 6. Yeah, his out-of-shield game is also really good. Okay, all the different bonus fruits. 12 plus 7 frame startup. I mean... So this one sends at that angle. Strawberry sends at this angle as well, but is a little bit stronger. Apple sends at a near vertical angle. Like, if you hit somebody close to the top with this, that's a really good way to get kills. Orange sends out further. Melon actually has a more vertical angle than I expected. As a Pac-Man main, I know this stuff. I'm glad you do, because I don't quite understand the character yet. There's a lot to understand with Pac-Man, and I'm not quite understanding, like, what makes him broken, besides, like, insane shield, insane frame data. This move, Galaga is weird. I know there's some really good Galaga combos you can do, and I don't quite have them mastered yet. I haven't been good at using Bell either. I think Key is pretty strong, but not as strong as I want it to be. It's fast, though. That's something that's very good about it. 7 frames to enter charge state, 4 frames to cancel charge with shield. Fruits are cherry, 8 Wait, what do these numbers mean? Oh, it's frames. It's frames, how long it takes for them to throw out. So you get cherry on frame 8, strawberry frame 20, lemon frame 32, apple frame 52. Wait, they're different times? Because it's like, it's 8 to... From cherry to strawberry, it's 12 frames. From strawberry to lemon, it's 12 frames. And then from lemon to apple, it's 20 frames. That's so weird. 20 frames, 20 frames, 20 frames, 20 frames. Okay, so it's 12, 12, and then 20, 20, 20. Got it. I see pack, I click. Yep. You love goat bros? Yeah. Cherry, strawberry, lemon, apple, and melon linger for 32 frames after bouncing off of somebody. Okay, so you have a chance to re-grab these specific fruits. Cherry, strawberry, lemon, apple, and melon. This is lemon? I always called it orange. There's also, like, 0 resources to learn this character. I got my work cut out for me then, because I feel like my Character Crisis video might actually be the tutorial for Pac-Man players. Ufine is pretty good at Pac-Man. I would appreciate all the help I can get. Ooh, at the Arcadia, nice. Side B? Side B's a weird move. Obviously a great recovery move. Using it offensively is a little bit harder. I haven't... Like, I've seen Pac-Mans do crazy side B combos, and I don't understand. He does get armor for this, right? Only the dash's damage depends on level of charge. Knockback-based armor, 100 units. Okay. Don't ask how I did in the main bracket, though. Hey, it's hard to do well in multiple brackets. He'll be as creative as ever, that's why I love Pac-Man. No, he is a really cool character, I just don't understand him at all yet. And I want to, that's the whole point of the series. 4 frame startup on up B, that's way faster than I expected. And the trampoline's weird. Trampoline is just goofy. Hydrant's another move that requires more understanding. Mainly in neutral. I don't quite understand how to use it, how to properly apply it in neutral. Yeah, let's take a look at this grab. 12 frame startup, honestly not that bad for a grab that goes this far. And wow, that is an active grab. That active 12 to 33. It's 20 seconds, or 20 frames long for a grab. That covers a lot of stop dodges. Side B is awesome to finish out cheesy combos. I do not understand the cheesy combos yet. Pivot grab doesn't really go that much further. Yeah. What is up with Pac-Man's eyes in this one? His throws don't make sense to me either. Like, up throw and back throw make sense to me, but down throw and forward throw don't. Has a pretty good ledge hang, though. Yeah, out of shield, up B is 4 frames. That's almost as fast as Game & Watch. Interesting. And you can, like, use it up B to a platform is not bad. The pain the trampoline has caused my brothers. Trampoline's weird. Probably one of the most committal grabs in the game, though. That's true. Like, 25 frames of end lag, 58 total frames. Yeah, it is definitely the longest lasting grab in the game, for better and for worse. My Strange Addiction about the guy who was obsessed with Pac-Man? No, I have not seen that. Neutral air is really good. That's what you want to be using most of the time. But up B is not bad. Putting a trampoline there messes with people too. Alright, let's look at his stats. Air acceleration, it's on the middle. Very middle of the pack. Same with his air speed. Almost just 1.0. Palutena is 1.0. Fall speed. Slower fall speed than a lot of characters. I have noticed that. He feels kind of floaty. Yep, gravity confirms that. He is definitely on the floatier end of the cast. Jump height. He does have a pretty decent jump height. A little bit above average. Jump durations. It's gotta last a long time just with how floaty he is and how bad his fastball is. Yeah, jumping is a commitment with Pac-Man. Weight, 95. A little lighter than I expected. I expected him to be 100. Walk speed. Not a bad walk speed. He gets juggled very easily. Yeah, average stats and being floaty will do that to you. His dash is... His initial dash is good. His dash speed isn't the best. Yeah, no, I like his initial dash. Like, dash dancing with Pac-Man actually feels really good. Dash turnaround, frames 1 through 5, 6 through 10. Yeah. Grab range. This will be an interesting one. He's up there. Toon Link, Olimar with a white Pikmin. Yeah. More range than Yoshi. That makes sense. And then ledge stats. Yeah, this makes sense. He's got a really good ledge hang and just really solid options on ledge too. I don't have any reflectors. His out of shield is among the best in the game. Okay. Kind of understand a little bit about him now. Wait, Zerg? Wait, I know this guy. He's a...
Want to main Pac-Man?
Yeah, this guy's a Utah guy. He used to main Pac-Man. I don't know who he's maining these days. It's either Brawler or someone else, but he did main Pac-Man 6 years ago. Okay, well, teach me the lessons, Zerg. I do need to know.
I don't blame you. He's definitely one of the funnest characters I've ever played in any fighting game. Pac-Man at his heart is a setup zoner, really good frame data, but he struggles to find kills sometimes, which is probably his biggest downfall. If you really like getting in your opponent's head, a lot of big brain setups and ledge trapping, Pac-Man is for you. And honestly, I recommend everyone try him out, because I wasn't thinking I'd be a Pac-Man main when I used him at first, but boy was I wrong. So let's get right into it. Pac-Man's first move I'll show is jab. It's a very fast move. Comes out in frame 4, does 9.6 damage. It's a 3-part jab, and I just said 9.6 damage total with all 3 hits. You can set up for jab locks if you hit them. Some of his best jab lock setups. Probably fair is the only one, to be honest, or late nair, but jab lock with it, of course, just like any character. And I missed the forward smash because I'm an idiot.
Hi, Cyan.
Alright, F tilt also does 9.6 damage, just as much as jab, and it only comes out 1 frame later. But you trade that distance for that distance. It's a pretty big difference. His foot goes out a lot farther than you'd think. Kind of have to
look at the
time it right, but look at that. It's like Wario levels of body distortion right there. He reaches really far with that. You can angle it up and down. Angling it isn't really too important, to be honest. You can stuff out approaches from the air. but honestly, I just go for fair if you're gonna do that. For 2 frames, I guess I would use it sometimes. I usually go for fall off down air or fall off back air, but that's a lot riskier, so maybe I should start using F tilt more. Anyway, down tilt, 7.2 damage, comes out in frame 7. Not really too useful, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of his
Hey, nothing's stopping you from coming back, Cyan.
It's kind of like
I mean, I know the
Martha
Rivals
Lucina
grind is
down
real.
tilt, where it kind of pokes out really far, but you can still get hit when you're out that far. And it honestly doesn't go out too far. The main use for this is if you're poking someone's shield who has a really fast out of shield option, but it doesn't go too far. So that's honestly the only real use for it, in my opinion. Doesn't lead up to anything, doesn't really send out a really favorable angle for follow-ups. Up tilt. Up tilt, man, it's a little strange. At first I thought it was really bad, but up tilt I'm finding is a really good move. Some of you might know in Smash 4, if you played a little bit of Pac-Man or you played against him, his up tilt was an overhead headbutt that hit from behind him to in front of him, hit from, like, if you're around him or above him, then it would hit you. It was really good for hydrant setups and honestly fit his kit pretty well. But they decided to change it, which was really odd. They changed it to this, and like you can't even hit people with this if they're on the ground. So at first I just thought, okay, this move's broken, they gotta fix it, it's dumb. But look how little end lag this has. This is a really safe move.
You got an Evo this year, Cyan?
It's kind of amazing how safe it is, to be honest. It can combo, well sorry, it can't combo. It can string into up air, it can string into neutral air. Obviously I can't do that because it only hits, I can't do that on Donkey Kong because it only hits above me. But on platforms, the reason why I came over here is to show you on platforms it's really good for pressuring. Because what are they going to do if you're just doing this on their shield? They have to jump away, in which case Pac-Man can chase him with up air and start setting up some of his walls. I'll save that tech for later. You'll learn about that later.
Yeah, that
So
strawberry
up
went
tilt
flying.
does 7.8 damage, comes out in frame 7. Not useful in a ton of situations, but it definitely has its uses. I guess sometimes it does combo with up air, but
I'd love to be able to go to Evo this year,
does combo
but
into itself,
I
which
need
is
to get my
interesting.
finances figured out first.
Dash attack, that's his last grounded normal. Comes out in frame 12, does, sorry, my mistake. Comes out on frame 10, does 12 damage total. You can combo into forward air if they're at a lower percent. Not too reliable of a combo unless you're at really low percents, but it's definitely worth going if you get it. You kind of have to initiate another dash after the dash attack to do the forward air. So you see that time I didn't do it, that time I didn't jump. Boom, there we go. That wasn't a combo, but trust me, it combos. And it's really low risk, so I suggest always going for that if you land dash attack at low percent.
-3
The
dash
notable
attack
thing
on
about this
shield.
move is that this also has barely any lag. You can do that. Just look at it. It's honestly insane. Like, people get mixed up by that all the time. Dash attack, shield, dash attack, shield. What are they gonna do? Dash attack, nair.
While I was doing my
It's
speedrun, I
really good
literally like
mix-up
dash
option,
attack 3
especially
times in
on
a row and
someone's
it mixed
shield.
somebody.
So if I set Donkey Kong 2 control here, you can do dash attack and then back air. It's a really good option to go for. Pressuring someone's shield.
Yeah, I am kind of surprised at how much
and they
Evo
think
costs
after the
this
4th
year.
hit of the dash
It is
attack they can escape.
outrageously
Just put another
expensive.
extra hitbox on them. You could do a dash attack and then turn around forward air and then drift away, and that's extremely safe. Onto his smash attacks. His forward smash is 19.2 damage. It comes out in frame 16, but his down smash comes out on frame 15, only 1 frame slower. It does 15.6. So his forward smash, down smash.
Evo's gonna be
forward
August
smash.
or something like that.
Out of all of them,
Pretty
up
sure.
smash barely does more damage. It only does, I believe, 0.8 more damage than forward smash. Yeah. Their smash attacks are really weird. They have a lot of uses. They're all disjointed, which means, of course, you can hit Pac-Man's hands when he's sending out the ghosts. But if you hit the ghosts, then it won't damage Pac-Man. But Pac-Man's ghosts, of course, can damage you. Another notable thing is with his forward smash, Pac-Man leans his upper body back. So not only are you shifting your hurt box a little bit, but how far that reaches. It's definitely good. It kills really early too. Like if you set Donkey Kong to, let's say 120, 125 without DI, it might kill actually. Let's see. Yeah, without DI definitely. With DI, honestly, it might kill from mid stage on FD. I haven't tested that with DI. Actually, I'll just do that right now.
I love that he's just like, all right, guide's taking a break. We're gonna
Oh my gosh.
we're gonna test out
Okay, I'm an idiot.
DI on Donkey Kong.
Oh, I was charging it. Anyway,
Guide's awesome, Mac. Thank you.
back to the guide. Down smash is, as I said, 1 frame slower than F smash, but it does less damage and less knockback. So it's an interesting nuance of Pac-Man to know whether to go forward smash or down smash. Also, forgot to mention, his down smash has a lot less end lag than forward smash. So that's another thing to consider. Honestly, I
did
find
not
myself
know
going
that.
for forward smash a lot more in those situations. I almost never go for down smash, but I really need to incorporate that more into my play. Up smash,
Tuesday on a
not
Tuesday.
really too
It's real.
useful
It
in my
happened.
opinion. It's good for catching people with Bell. If they are stunned with Bell, I'd say go for up smash, especially at lower percents because Pac-Man wants to juggle you. Well, it's not his main goal, but he's definitely good at it. And it also does slightly more damage. So all around, his smash attacks are all really solid. They're not the fastest, but they're close to being the fastest, to be honest. Maybe not Banjo levels of smash attack frame data, but he's really good. His aerials, neutral air, 12 damage. Well, 12 damage on the hard hit.
There's gotta be
7.2
3
damage on the
Evos?
weak hit, which is the later hit.
What
Comes
are
out
they
in
doing
frame
at all of
3.
them?
You know, typical out of shield option, get off me option. You already know how those work.
I did
Forward
do
air
my speed run, yes.
comes out in frame 5. On
The speed run took an hour and 15 minutes to complete today. So 10 wins, an hour and 15 minutes. Japan, USA, France. I guess that makes sense.
honestly Pac-Man's best move, if I'm going to be real with you. It's the pillar of his neutral, pillar of his combo game. It combos into itself if you land with fair. It has really little end lag. You can kind of combo into up air if you get really specific circumstances, like that. Forward air could set up for, as I mentioned earlier, jab locks. And I got it that time, woohoo. It's really good, and I suggest you try to push this move as hard as you can, because Pac-Man's gonna have to rely on it a lot in neutral. Not that his neutral's terrible, but especially close range, it's good. As I said earlier, frame 5, that's still a really good out of shield option. So if you really need to get a hitbox out there, you go for Nair. But if not, you can just go for forward air and start, stringing people along. A real human's not gonna get caught by all this stuff, but it's definitely fun to try to maximize his potential and get some jab locks on some scrubs. Unless you're just gonna miss it like I do. His back air, really good kill option. His back air is 14.1
Yeah.
damage. Sorry about that.
You say it's very human, Dwarf Guy. The funny thing is, I know this guy. I know Zerg. He goes by Mac now, but he's at our locals a lot. So as soon as I saw his video on the recommended, I was like, oh wait, I gotta watch this guy. He doesn't play Pac-Man anymore, but I think he is a very smart guy. So I think this is gonna be a good guide. I've already learned a little bit so far, even though he's just covering the basic moves right now.
14.1 damage and 8.4 damage on the weak hit. Comes out in frame 9, which is a lot faster than it looks. It's a good punish option and kill option and edge guarding. That's what it's used for. All around, just a good move, to be honest. Its landing lag is pretty bad, though. For Pac-Man standards, at least. Because up air, frame 9, does 12 damage.
I'm pretty sure
front
it's
and
Meat
back
Brawler.
does-
I've also beaten his sheep
12 damage,
before.
actually.
He
I was
keeps
looking
trying
at
to
my
make
notes
sheep
and I didn't
happen,
write down
and
the
it's
back
just
hit
not
'cause I thought it
happening,
did
which
something else,
I don't
but
think is
guess
necessarily
he's
his
never
fault.
Had a different damage value on his back hit. So yeah, as I just said, the back of up air can hit people. Something that's really weird is that this move kind of alters your position a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it like kind of scoops you up Like if I do up air right before I land, you'll see I'm not landing as soon as you'd think I would. It's kind of hard to see, but trust me, if you use the move, you'll notice it. It's a weird move. Up air's really good for juggling.
Yeah, this is the only up air in the game that I know of that slightly moves you when you go for it. Like, let's see if ultimate frame data shows it off. Like, you start down here, and then you're up here. That's like almost an entire character's worth of difference. And then you drift back down to where you were before. It's a very weird move in that regard. I guess, what frame do you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Frame 5 is when you start, like, getting that height.
Though, as you can see, this frame data is freaking amazing. Can't hit people on the ground, but if you hit them close to the ground, it can combo into forward air, combo into, I think it might be able to combo into up air at a higher percent. Let's actually test that out. 59.
You're so right. I just mained K roll, and it also does pop him up.
Yeah, combos into up air.
I forgot about that.
Going for forward air.
Mac up air does that? That is actually so shocking to me.
Juggle the character like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, plat drop up airs with this
Up
character.
air's a really good move. It's really weird to use, as I said, though. If someone's shielding, let me set this up. You can forward air and then up air. If they let go of shield, that can hit them, or if they, keep shield held, you can hit them with the back of it. His shield broke. You can hit them with the back of up air, and then get a combo off of your shield pressure, which is not a lot of characters can do, honestly, with a lot of amazing shield pressure moves, especially
doing forward air into up air to hit them with the back hit of up air. Like, you cross them up with forward air and then up air behind them. That's nasty. That's actually a really good setup. I didn't know. Pac-Man has so many setups. Like, that is what I'm learning about this character. Is this character has so many little things you can learn with him.
Like shield pressure combo enders, if you will. It doesn't really start another combo, but forward air, cross up forward air to up air is definitely a really good option. So if you need to pressure someone's shield, if someone does an aerial on you and you do a forward air out of shield and you see that they shield, then you can just do kind of drift back a little bit and do up air to apply a lot more pressure. Not much else to report with that. Down air, frame 6, also really fast, and it does 15.6 damage. It kills at higher percents, especially in edge guarding situations. It's not one of his kill options, but it can definitely kill.
People fall out of this move a lot for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
But more so on the edge of the stage, let's be honest. For edge guarding, it's really good because it's a multi-hit, and you don't have to time it too perfectly. It has 4 hits, and if they kind of get near your feet around the time that it's getting sent out, then they're just going to get caught with it and knocked really far away. Pac-Man's recovery is really amazing. Like, yeah. It's really amazing. He can get edge guarded a little bit, but for distance, he might be one of the best. Probably, I'd say around 5th best.
Infinite potential character.
But I have not tested that.
The only thing that I feel like I'm lacking with him is knowledge. If I can get the knowledge of Pac-Man, then I feel like he is a very scary character.
Anyway, special moves. This is where things get really interesting. I'm gonna save his neutral B for a little later because there's a lot to talk about with that move, but let's just go on to his side B. So side special, he sends out a trail of pellets and then a power pellet at the end. You can cancel that at any time. Well, you can stop the trail early on, or you can hold it out to have it, keep going. As you've seen, you can curve it. A really dumb mix-up that works on a lot of bad players is that. You can just curl it back. Also, something that was changed from Smash 4. If you side B into the ground, you'll just, glide across the ground and change direction instantly. In Smash 4, you would, bonk your head and you'd have to, do a get-up option. But that a lot of players who are experienced in Smash 4 but haven't fought Pac-Man in Ultimate could get tripped up by that a lot. He gets more powered up when he eats the pellet. He starts He starts blinking red, as you can see, once he eats the big.
I didn't realize he got more powerful from eating the power pellet. It makes so much sense when he says it out loud, but I did not know that was that there was an actual difference.
Pellet at the end, and that actually gives him armor, so he can armor through a lot of edge guards.
Power pellet is what gives him armor? That makes so much sense. Okay, I did not understand how the armor on it worked, but now I do. Okay, power pellet is what gives him the armor. That's... Thank you, Mac.
If someone's trying to edge guard you, you can kind of curl back, so by the time you're going at them, you're in the pellet, which also makes you, not only makes you powered up, but you have armor, so almost like a Banjo-Kazooie side special, it can just power through a lot of moves and hit them really hard for it. It can kill really early, but it's risky. Don't use this move unless you're recovering. It's really easy to fall into the trap of trying to go for this move a lot.
Power pellet thing is absolutely something I need to include in the video, because I feel like most people do not know that side B, eating the power pellet gives you armor. Like, that is news to me, and I think it is to a lot of other people.
I don't think a lot of characters have moves like that, but his side special is just really bad unless you're using it to recover. Yeah, see, it kills there. So his side special, not that much to report, honestly. The big pellet at the end when you're setting it out can be hit, and if it's hit by like a Link arrow, a Mario fireball, a Fox laser, or a Falco laser actually, not Fox, or Falco Wolf laser, then the pellet will drop. It'll instantly cancel the move, and if the big pellet is on the ground, you can eat it for a little bit of health. So sometimes when a Falco is, just spamming lasers, you can send out side B and just eat it, and then send out side B, and you can keep doing that and just like kind of farm health off of him. Also, not even for the health.
So if someone is camping you, counter camp with side B and eat your food. That is so funny.
You can just walk forward between side Bs, and it's kind of like you're parrying each one, like it does no damage to you, and if he kind of stops for a little bit, you can even eat it for some health. So that's just a little bit of shenanigans for you guys to work on if you...
I mean, the patrons voted for Pac-Man, and so that's what we get. Does pellet heal more than laser deals? I don't actually know, but I mean, it does trade. Like, pellet will trade with the laser, and so as long as you're not getting hit by the laser. So I don't know. It's something. It's not incredible, but it's helpful, I guess.
I feel like it. Up special does a lot of nothing. It recovers. It's a down shield option, but it's not nearly as good as it was in Smash 4. It comes out in frame 4. First hit does 6 damage. Second hit does 7.2 damage. And the last hit does 8.6 damage. As you see, there's 3 different times you can bounce on the trampoline. It goes from blue to yellow to red, and then if you land on it while it's red, you get put into tumble. So just to illustrate that, I'm going to do this, and then if I run onto it, I get put in a helpless fall state where I can't do anything at all. I'm going to do a little detour here.
I once Pac-Man side B'd super armor through my friend's Falcon Punch. It was really funny. That is crazy. Pac has so many out of shield options. I did not expect, like, when I was looking at ultimate frame data, I was like, oh wow, Nair is amazing out of shield. Oh wow, forward air is amazing out of shield. Oh wow, up B is really good. It's so fast. Like, oh wow, down air is even a good out of shield option. Like, Pac gets options, and that's cool. It's not just one option. Like, Game & Watch gets his one option out of shield. Pac-Man gets the pick of the lot. Very, very interesting character so far. You can get countered and armored it. That is really funny.
Here to show you some shenanigans, because you know me and my shenanigans, I love it. If someone's shield is broken, you can set up a red trampoline and then do a dash attack to hit them into it. I'm not doing it right, but basically if you do a dash attack at the edge, they won't get hit by all of it because you'll be
I think I've
stopped
seen
from them
this
from
before,
going.
but it's very
So
funny.
they'll kind of fall off and they can fall into the trampoline and die at 0, which I think is really funny. But as you saw there, it's really hard because the trampoline despawns quickly. Anyway, for recovery, I guess I'll talk about his recovery now.
He has a wall jump. I
He
didn't even know that.
has a wall jump, which he actually gets to utilize a lot more than other people for the most part because his side special can get him under the stage. He has a decently sized double jump. A lot of good aerials to throw out to deter attackers. But something that's really interesting that I love is that you get knocked really far away. Let's say you get forward smash and you're all the way over here at the end of the blast zone, but you're really high, you can just charge fruit. Obviously I couldn't cancel that with my double jump there, but let's try. Up here, just charge my fruit, and then you can get a key, and then just come down here and then you have key. So that is something that a lot of Pac-Man players at low level I think really need to utilize. Okay, I gotta get faster on this, man. I feel like I'm losing you. I'm honestly just starting to get a headache. There's a ton of information to go through, and all of his moves have so many uses. Wish he was simple like Lucina, but at the same time, that would ruin him. Anyway, down special. Shoots out this little hydrant. Looks really dumb, right? Nope.
You can counter
It's
a
Pac-Man's
hydrant
best
standing
move.
still. That's so
Tied with
goofy.
forward air, of course. But yeah, it's best move. It has so many setups. It kills. You know, I'll start from the beginning. When you drop it down, 10.8 damage. It's really safe. If you're really high in the sky and you need to land, there's no reason not to throw hydrant out because it can hit them and it can stop them from following you if you drift away after it. Because the hydrant, you can't run through it unless you get hit by water in certain circumstances because the water is weird. Shoots out 2 sprays of water and then disappears. Hydrant has 15 health, and when you knock it at someone, it'll always do 15.6 damage. So that can be knocked by every single move that does damage. As long as Pac-Man's hydrant gets past its 15 health limit with a move that can deal knockback, it will break. And different moves will send at different angles. Back air sets like that.
Alright, I feel like this is gonna be very informative for me, because, like, I knew back air is, like, the main way to set up hydrant. I didn't know you could nair into back air. Like, there's moves that set up... There's so... Oh, dude, this character has so much. Like, just... You could spend a couple hours just labbing hydrant setups. This is crazy.
Jab sets like that. That's really good for pressuring people. Up air sets at its unique angle. Forward tilt. F smash can break it all on its own. Fall off F smash. So that's a really good way to hit people. Something about Pac-Man's hydrant is that people will always, if you send it out and then drop off like this, for some reason people love to just come from over here and attack the hydrant like that. But what you can do, because Pac-Man's forward smash is a disjoint, is hit them with a forward smash like that. And not only will it hit them with a forward smash,
People tunnel vision hitting hydrant. It's kind of funny watching people, like, give up stage control. Like, I'll put hydrant on the left platform and I'll be on the right side trying to recover, and people will run away to go hit hydrant. And it's like, okay, thanks. I'm glad that you're giving up stage control to hit my hydrant while I just recover. Thank you. You're making my life easier. It's kind of, I don't know. People love to hit hydrant, and I mean, I don't blame them. It is fun to get a combo out of hydrant, but there are definitely times where people, like, hyper focus it and not hitting you, and that's a very, very relevant thing while fighting Pac-Man.
but it will also hit them with a hydrant, which does, actually, let's see, it does 19.3 damage and 15.6, which is, I guess, what, 45? Does a lot of damage, and it's really good for catching people who don't know the matchup.
35.
Pac-Man's hydrant, I'll go into
actually.
that a lot more in my second guide. It's really the cornerstone of Pac-Man's walls and zoning. Just as
Some
his
fast
forward air
characters
is
can
the
just run at
cornerstone of
hydrant for a
his
second, run
neutral
through it,
and,
which
you know,
launches them running
normals.
forward. Yeah, I mean, Pac-Man, let's see. We need to get his run speed. Pac-Man feels like he's at the right run speed to get stopped by Hydrant. And so any characters that are faster than Pac-Man probably don't care as much. Like, okay, Shulk with speed Monado probably gets through it. I wonder like what the minimum speed you need to actually get through Hydrant is. Sonic, of course, has a ridiculous... Sonic can make it through. I believe Charizard probably could dash through it. I don't know about Marth and Lucina. That's an interesting one. Roy can. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it might be like around here. I wonder if Donkey Kong can do it. Probably not, but that has more to do with the fact that he's big. But I don't know. That's another thing. There's another thing you could test as Pac-Man. Like, why not? Test everything about this character.
But Hydrant could just do so much, and honestly, I can't go into it now because I'll start talking a lot longer than I should, but it's a good move. Use it, experiment with it, push it to its limits, see what it'll do for you. Now it's time to talk about the reason why everyone hates Pac-Man, which is, well, the reason why the people at my locals hate Pac-Man. If you fall off Hydrant and back air, which is a really good setup just for damaging it, you can do that and then run up to it and up special. And that thing right there, with the Hydrant being there on top of the trampoline and bouncing up, covers every single get-up option. Except waiting.
I should be doing this. This seems very good. Why am I not doing this? Is because I didn't know. I did not know what you could do with Pac-Man, and like that seems scary and good. And I was constantly getting people sent to the edge. Like I was constantly like, part of the reason I was struggling to kill so much was because I would just like put them into situations where it was a ledge trap, and then they'd get past my ledge trap. But if I could do that, that seems good. That seems very good.
So, don't tell this to your friends if you want to beat them with Pac-Man. If you're against a Pac-Man and he's doing that ledge trap on you, just wait. I'm telling you, just wait for the Hydrant to despawn. Because otherwise you'll get clapped and sometimes die, and it's not fun. But yeah, this is really reliable. I consider ledge trapping to be one of my main strengths, and I'll go into more ledge trapping on the next video, but this is just something to get you started with a ledge trap setup that can catch a lot of people, especially at lower GSP if you're building your Pac-Man up. So, really good option right there. Now, time to talk about his fruit, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and this is definitely going to be the longest, so I'm going to try to go through this as fast, because this video has already been long enough for a beginner guide. Cherry.
This is the beginner
Boom.
guide.
Strawberry. Orange. Apple, you get the gist. Melon, Galaxian, Bell, Key. They all do different things, and they go in that same order like I just showed. So, time to talk about which each one does. Cherry does 5.1 damage. By the way, all these I'm pretty sure come out in the same frame. I'm really sorry, but I don't remember the frame they come out, because I'm an idiot. Cherry is good if your opponent is at this range and maybe doesn't.
Just up B at ledge can also work really well if you don't have time to Hydrant, because it forces a jump on multiple of their ledge options. That is true. And trampoline stays out for a pretty long time. Like, what do you threaten? Like, if you just throw out trampoline at ledge and then stand behind it, I don't know. You could probably like set up a spacing so that way Apple hits them if they're holding ledge. And then yeah, if they do any ledge get up option, it's going to lead into them jumping. So you can cover jump as long as you know what their timing is. That's interesting.
Have a really high jump, but they want to approach you and play aggressive. You know, someone like Donkey Kong, you could just quickly toss out Cherry, and then you could do a forward air to catch it. And if you do Cherry close enough, if you catch him, you can hit the Cherry, forward air catch it, and then throw that at them, and then do another forward air, up air, you know, just a bunch of Pac-Man stuff. But Cherry isn't really too good. It's used for that, and it's used for edge guarding, but, you know, obviously it's the first move of a charge move, so it's going to be like that. Strawberry, quite honestly, the exact same thing as Cherry, except more damage, more knockback. Yeah. You use those for just close range.
How do you set up Melon on trampoline? I've seen people do it. Oh wait, it's up throw. You throw it directly upwards, and then Melon just kind of floats there. So you like get Melon, you grab Melon, you throw it straight up and then up B, and yeah, that just like lingers for half a second, I believe. I was looking at the ultimate frame data. Dude, weird character.
Combo and pressure, and then edge guarding. It's a really dumb edge guard move. Well, not dumb, it's just, it feels really humiliating to get killed by a Cherry, but it happens a lot more than you think. Orange, this is really important. Just such an important move for Pac-Man, I can't overstate it. It's basically like...
I wasn't using orange that much. Or I guess lemon is what Ultimate Frame Data called it. I'm gonna call it orange, because it is orange. I wasn't using orange that much, and I guess I can see why. Like it's the Falco laser of Pac-Man that you can recatch too. Dude, I do love characters with items you can catch and grab, and Pac-Man has so many different items. Wak, what's up, Apple? You know what? He's about to talk about Apple. You came at the perfect time. He's gonna talk about Orange first. This is Mac, by the way, Apple. I don't know if you didn't know Mac when he went by the tag Zerg, but this is Mac's guide that we're watching, which I find really funny.
One of the best projectiles in the game. One of the best charge moves in the game, but you don't have to charge that much. It's just third fruit. It's kind of hard to put this move into words.
Yeah, I need to reach out to...
It goes... Oh, sorry.
His Pac-Man lost to your gunner. That's... I can't even fault him for that. All your Miis are pretty good. Orange is a decent setup in sniping off stage for kills. Yeah, and it should also set up for tech chases or jab locks, I believe. I do need to reach out to Mac, though, and see if he's willing to give me some coaching. My gunner is incredible. I know. It's not fun to fight.
That was Strawberry. Goes that far, so not terribly far. It's not like you're gonna shoot them from across the stage, but it can kill at like, you know, 150 on a midweight. Not a main kill option, but like...
Orange can kill? I guess if you snipe him with it off stage, but that's weird. Okay.
I said Pac-Man is forced to get a lot of other stranger kill options if he needs to. Orange, you saw close up, you can do that, you can do the same stuff. You can do that with most of the fruits really, except for the last three, which aren't fruits, coincidentally. Apple knocks people up.
Apple! It's Apple! Apple reviewer, give a review of the Pac-Man Apple.
And it's a really good combo move. See, I just got 51% damage, true combo. And I think you guys have seen, I'm pretty rusty right now. So the fact that I could just get that means that this stuff is kind of easy. Apple, you don't want to go for close range.
I didn't know you could get like these combos with it. I gotta lap this out.
Apple also, this is kind of more advanced, but it's not too hard to pull off. It's just a little abstract, but it works really well. If you break Hydrant with Apple, you can fair to re-grab Apple if you're quick enough. And then you'll have Apple in your hand, which fruit in your hand behaves slightly differently. I'll explain that later.
Wait a minute, I'm getting a galaxy brain moment. You can, if you want to grab fruit in your hand, you use Hydrant for your setups. Like any of the fruits. You don't have to hit your opponent who could shield your projectile. You can literally just hit your Hydrant to grab your fruits. Oh, this character has so much potential. I feel like I'm learning so much, and I've just barely scratched the surface at the same time.
But you can have Apple in your hand, and you can have the Hydrant bouncing at this weird angle. That's really good for pressuring people. Actually, let me just get it once because I'm such an idiot. I can't do this while I talk. Boom, like that. See how much pressure that is? It's definitely good for approaching. If you can have a hydrant like that,
Key is the
an
exception.
apple,
Key
and
breaks
a grab
hydrant.
all at the same time. Which I love, personally. Pac-Man's... I just realized I never really talked about Pac-Man's grabs. I'll have to mention them really quickly after this, but on to the next move. Melon. I honestly need to save Melon for the next guide, because Melon, which is this green one right here, is the weirdest of all the fruits. It travels, it does the most damage, well, it does the second most damage. Key, which is the, max charge fruit, does the most, but Melon travels really slow, but it can tank through a lot of projectiles, like Link arrows, Pikmin. It can just kind of keep moving through those, which is really interesting. And it's good to approach with. I'd say stick with not using Melon until you know the setups for Melon and a lot of cool things you can do, because if you don't, you're just gonna kind of be wasting your time. Melon is one of 2 fruits though that you can re-grab without hydrant water or hitting your opponent or anything else like that. So just shooting Melon out, you can run up to it and grab it, and Galaxian, which is the next one, you can grab it like that. But yeah, Melon, it's weird. Don't use it until you know the setups, like I said. But on to the next fruit, which is Boss Galaxian. It's not Galaga, it's Galaxian. But everyone's gonna make that a mistake, so you might as well accept.
It's Galaxian, not Galaga. I've been so wrong. Melon is good for controlling and hard to time for the opponent kills. I mean, the fact that it's such a slow-moving projectile, like, you can, like, mix someone up really hard if you spend most of the game throwing orange, because orange goes so fast. And you could just throw orange at them for most of the game, and then mix up throwing Melon at them, and suddenly their timings for orange are completely off. And, yeah, I could see that being really annoying. What's up, Bullfrog?
This move's broken. It just kind of combos into infinity if you're not bad. You can re-grab it during its loop.
Mega Man lost to
77
the
damage,
patrons.
7 hit, true combo. People can DI it, but honestly not that much. You can throw it a lot faster, as I mentioned earlier, if it's in your hand. So with a lot of an advanced technique that a lot of top players use is after the opponent dies, you throw the Galaxian out and then grab it, and then you have it in your hand. Usually it's better to have a fruit in your neutral special and not in your item spot, because you can throw it twice. Every fruit you can throw it once, and then you can throw it once as a re-grab, like that. Then I can't re-grab that another time, so you can only really throw it twice.
Okay, that's good to know, because I know if he didn't teach me that, I 100% would have been like, wait, I hit them with my apple, and I tried to re-grab the apple, and it didn't work. So that is good to know.
So usually you'll want to save one of the uses, but for Galaxian, because it's so fast and such a good combo tool, and you can do it instantly out of shield if it's, in your hand, you just, press A, then it'll instantly do it. It's a lot of the times worthwhile to get it in your hand, because you can set up a lot of stuff with that. It's just really good for approaching. Pac-Man honestly struggles against zoners a lot. He's a zoner that struggles against zoners, which is kind of odd to think about, but he can't really approach with a lot of projectiles, especially the zoners that can get a lot of projectiles out really frequently, like Samus or Link. They can all, Samus, Link, and Simon, they can all just get a lot of hitboxes out there for a lot.
He can Z-drop, though. Like, all of his stuff he can Z-drop, you just have to get it in your hands first, and that's the hard part.
Long time, and there's not much you could do as Pac-Man. But Galaxian, because it's, one of the last 3 fruits of Bell, Galaxian, and Key, they can just go through everything that they touch. Meaning that if someone's spamming projectiles, you can throw Galaxian and then approach with it. And if it hits them, of course, you can, get some combos, Pac-Man stuff. But that's Galaxian's 2 really two only uses, but both of them are super important for like solo maining or even secondary Pac-Man. It's really important.
You can Z-drop his stuff. You just have to catch it first. And so like when you're doing the B charge, you can't do it. That's why you can just crouch when they have Bell. You can Z-drop Bell. You can Z-drop anything. It's just you just have to get it in your hands first. That's the problem. But I found out that you can just drop Hydrant, throw your fruit into the Hydrant, and then pick up your fruit that way. So there's a lot of different ways you can grab your get it into your hands as that. Used to use Z-drop all the time, but I don't know why it stopped. It's maybe, I don't know. It's good.
You learn that if you want to compete. Bell, I'll go over Bell setups in the next video.
I'm sure you can Z-drop attack and catch. No, I'm pretty sure you can Z-catch as Pac-Man. It does depend on the item. I'm not sure you can do it with Bell. I feel like you can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
But Bell stuns people. How much damage does Bell do? Bell does 9 damage, exactly. But oh, by the way, Boss Galaxian does 10 damage plus per hit. It's kind of weird. The damage calculation is really complicated. I don't want to go into it in this video, but I'll maybe make a post about it later. Bell does 9 damage, but it stuns for a booty load of time. Higher damage there, of course. At low percent, it's not.
Bell is the reason T plays Pac-Man and Kazuya Mishima. Bell is just a moving electric wind godfist that you can hold in your hand, which when you put it that way is really broken. Bell is an insane move. I feel like I was interested in Pac-Man, then learned you couldn't do as many cool things with his items as other characters, and you can't be reverse neutral B. Okay, not being able to be reverse neutral B is definitely something I don't like about the character, because I want to be reverse it all the time, and you can't. Unless you're throwing the items, in which case you can. It's weird. He's such a weird character.
Don't do that much. But Bell has a decently long throw animation. Someone gets hit with that. See, the higher percent they are, the more you can charge it. You can't mash out of Bell to like get out of the stun faster. But that's how you're gonna get a lot of your kills, because let's say you're setting up a hydrant here and you have it like. By the way, back air, something that's interesting about that. I'll go over this real quickly. Back air does 14.1 damage, and hydrant has 15 health, which means if you do a back air, the hydrant will only have 0.9 health. So basically everything, even jab 1, will break the hydrant. So if you have an almost...
You can only be reverse fruit if you're actually throwing the fruit. You cannot be reverse fruit charge, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Broken hydrant and Bell, which can, break hydrant. That was a key. Basically, what I want to show you is Bell's angle of fire. Look at this. That's really good. Like, it's really useful to stuff out aerial approaches. Let's say you have a hydrant here, and then you throw the Bell like that. This entire space, this entire square, like big square on this grid.
Drop down platform up air being an up tilt makes a lot of sense, actually. That's cool.
It's just covered. You can't approach here when Pac-Man does that. Bell is how a lot of top Pac-Man players get their kills. It's really reliable, and you can play safe with Bell. That's the important thing. Bell, you throw that. If they dodge it, or if they roll out of the way, you don't have to approach. You can kind of like, poke at them and re-grab it if you need to, but you don't have to approach. Once you re-grab Bell, you can throw it up, which makes it bounce like that. It goes really high.
Wait, that's a setup. If someone grabs ledge and you have Bell in hand, run up to the ledge, throw it upwards. That covers if they jump. And if they don't jump and they're like delaying their neutral get up, just dash back a little bit. They'll neutral get up and the bouncing Bell will catch them. That's so funny.
Don't know why I threw that hydrant now. You grab Bell, you can also throw it down, which makes it stay on the ground and bounce a few times, which is good for if you do that right at the ledge. Didn't mean to hit you there, DK, but if you do that right at the ledge, then since it stays for a decently long amount of time, you can cover a lot of options, just as, throwing it up can. And you can also
Pac-Man does have crazy ledge traps.
Z-dropping.
I don't understand him.
Missed the grab. Okay. Z-dropping is when you press the grab button in the air while you're holding an item, and that will instantly, frame 1, not frame 2 like an air dodge, instantly frame 1 use the move. Which means, boom, that was frame 1. That's a frame 1 smash attack confirm, which is really crazy. Bell, if you want to approach someone and they're shielding and you have Bell in your hand, you can, if they're shielding, you can throw it. You can be above them and think they think you're gonna drop it down or Z drop it. You can throw it up and then grab. They're shielding. Bell has a lot of mix-ups, and it's really there's not a lot of risk involved with using Bell, but there's a ton of reward. So just like a few of his other moves, like I've made this point to say it, push it to your limits, especially while you're experimenting with Pac-Man and all new characters really. You just want to push the character to the limit until you pick them up seriously to see what they can do. So that's Bell. Key does 19.2 damage, I believe, yeah. Key travels super fast and super far. Boom. Still hit him. Key can combo. I'm not sure if the combo's actually...
Electric Wind God Fist that you can hold. It's an item. Electric Wind God Fist as an item. That is hilariously broken. It's cool, though.
I think it's just a string, so scratch that, but out of a forward air. Yeah, oh, that's actually a combo. So yeah, if you have a key, even if the key's not in your hand, forward air, key, yeah, that's a combo. I don't know why I doubted myself. At a higher percents, I'm pretty sure at higher percents it might not be a combo, but it can still be a good mix-up. Forward air, key. Well, at a higher percent, I mean, because they would get knocked higher, but you can, an interesting setup that I've clutched a few tournament sets with.
You do have to be really
down
creative
throw
with Pac-Man.
into key, because they have to tech. One of the interesting setups I used, well, not setup, but one of the interesting results I had with that is I was against the Nest. It was at a...
No, strategically and creatively makes a lot of sense for Pac-Man, because the strategy part is knowing the different ways you can set up traps and kind of like control space with this character, and like understanding all the options you have available to you. And then the creatively part is like taking all of the different options that Pac-Man has and combining them into completely unique setups that nobody's seen before. And so you do need both to become successful as Pac-Man. I do agree.
Regional tournament in Utah called Crown. And the Ness teched, but he rolled away, and he barely. If he teched
Crown
in place,
mentioned.
if he tech rolled in, or if he if he didn't do anything, he still would have gotten hit by it. But if he tech rolled in place or tech rolled into me, he wouldn't have gotten hit. But because he tech rolled away, the key hit him, and he basically rolled into the key. Not sure why I mentioned that, but key can definitely clutch out a lot of sets. He can kill decently early too. Like, I'll have to charge the fruit up again. It's the most annoying part about doing the Pac-Man guy. But especially if you combo out of that forward air. And forward air doesn't really have that much knockback rope, so a lot of forward air combos can work good at decently high percents. So key, it's really self-explanatory. You just use that to call people out. It's like a charge shot, but faster and less damage. It's like a mini charge shot, really. Against opponents that really like to play safe and projectiles, like I said, the 3 non-fruits, Key can go through everything. And because it's so fast, if you time it perfectly, and if you're decently close enough, maybe, let's say Donkey Kong is Simon, right? And you're Pac-Man right here, and he's...
Yeah, Bullfrog, I agree. I wanted it to be a kill move against a Bowser, and I hit him with it 3 times. He lived to 180 and won the game. Like, piercing is cool, yeah, but it could be better. It could be a lot better. But I mean, you get all the other stuff with bonus fruit. So like bonus fruit is still like top tier move. Don't get it twisted. Bonus fruit is one of the best moves in the game. But yeah, the end result of Key is a little underwhelming.
He shoots a cross at you. You can react to that and punish it with Key because it's fast enough and it goes straight through the cross. So Key, I hope.
Me too, Cyan. Ugh. Like, I'm wearing my Crown the Third shirt today. Like, oh, it was such a fun tournament. I wish. And then I couldn't go to the second one because I got COVID. Ah! I'm so mad. Happened on my birthday, too. Ugh. Worst birthday.
You understand that. There's not a much to say right now. Even, like, advanced tech, there's not really that much with Key. So, real quick before I end, to go over his throws. Up throw is a combo throw, which is really good for Pac-Man, because at low percent you can do up throw. It's really weird on heavies. It just kind of doesn't combo on heavies for some reason. Nair combos. You could do forward air. Really good, but I don't recommend that. Up throw combos, and if they air dodge through it, which is their only way to escape, it's a frame trap. So that's actually why it's a combo, but at the same time it's actually not a combo. So yeah, what a frame trap means is that if they air dodge through it, then you can punish them. Sometimes even harder than if they didn't air dodge through it. So really they're stuck getting hit if you up throw them at 0. Forward throw, useless, don't ever use it. Although, I will talk about one small setup you can do with forward throw in the next video. Down throw at low percents can kind of set up for jab locks, although it's really not worth going at. But whenever you can go for a jab lock, you'll just want to go for up there, or up throw up there, even if it's not a true combo, because they're too high. It's always worth it.
I actually didn't know Pac-Man struggled with killing until today's stream. Like, when I first started playing, and I was playing against players that were worse than me, I was like, oh, I can F-smash him and kill him at 80. This is great. And then I kept on playing other people, and it was like, oh my god, they're at 200, and I still don't know how to kill them. What am I doing? Yeah, like, he has Bell into crazy smash attacks, and he still struggles. You're right. Like, I don't like fighting heavies as Pac-Man, because they just live for so long. Matchup chart for Pac-Man's going to be interesting. I might have some hot takes in there.
Yeah. But it can theoretically set up for a jump block. Back throw. The last thing I'm going to talk about in the guide, back throw kills. It's amazing.
Yeah, for those who don't know, crouch canceling is in Ultimate, and crouch canceling is a mechanic where if you are in your crouch animation and you get hit by attack, you'll take less knockback and damage. And so if you're fighting against Pac-Man specifically, if you teabag and crouch him when he throws out Bell at you, you'll actually get launched out of Bell faster than you would have otherwise if you were standing. Fighting heavies as Pac sucks. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way, because, like, I'm probably going to put Pac-Man versus heavies into, like, bad matchup for Pac-Man. And that's going to be kind of goofy.
Use back throw. At the ledge. Don't use back throw on the mid stage. Anyway, Pac-Man. Really interesting character. A ton of depth. I wish I could go through more, but even just his basic moveset, there was just so much I didn't want to let out. Really fun.
Alright. I am probably going to call stream here. I want to see if Zerg has more. He made a Terry guide. He only made the beginner guide? No, Zerg, no! Tell me more! I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna try to get him to coach me. I'm sure he will. So...
Pac-Man.
Yeah, we got... Ooh. I actually... Well, reason I want to end stream is I kind of got to go to the bathroom. I think I can watch this video. I can watch this one. Left on a cliffhanger? I know. I'm gonna watch this one, and then I'm gonna end stream. So let's do that.
Man is one of the most versatile characters in Smash Ultimate. His fruits, hydrant and even trampoline allow for a ton of unique and weird interactions. Over the past months, Pac-Man players have discovered some really cool tricks, which you might have already seen a few times, either in tournament or one of our Smash review episodes. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and here are a couple of Pac-Man's coolest tricks and how they work. Huge shoutouts to John Barrett and Sky for helping us out with this video. Now let's start with Pac-Man's fruits. On specific stages, Pac-Man can perform something called fruit teleportation. With a fruit in hand, jump towards a slope below the stage. Throw the fruit upwards against it, but instead of bumping into the stage, the fruit will appear besides the ledge, flying upwards. It works best on Lilat crews with Pac-Man's fruits, but can also work on other stages that have a slope leading to the ledge or with a few other items. Surprise your opponent when you are off stage and they try to chase after you or guard the ledge. By the way, the best way to get one of Pac-Man's fruits into your hands as an actual throwable item is by hitting either an opponent or their shield with it while being close enough to run after and catch it. This also works against your hydrant or against its water. The Melon Galaga.
You can grab your items when the water throws it back. I got so much to do. I got so much to learn, man.
And Bell can also be re-caught without hitting an opponent first. And if you throw the Galaga from the right distance while standing below a platform, it does this and comes right back to you almost perfectly.
I did learn this.
Look at this backflip. Doesn't it have swag?
Did somebody say Pac-Man? Yo, the Pac-Man Armada is here. That's crazy. Yeah, I got a lot to learn. Pac-Man. Pac is great. He's so much. There's so much to learn, and I only have 7 days with this character. I love all the nonsense. He is a very nonsense character. Yeah.
It's called a platform drop cancelled up air and is done by pushing down to drop through the platform and immediately perform an up air. Because Pac-Man moves up a bit during this move, he will land on the platform again right afterwards. This next trick is called Ignis. If you hit an opponent while they are stunned from
Pac is the chic of cheese characters. That statement almost doesn't make sense, but it also makes perfect sense. There's a method to the madness. I'm trying to figure it out. Also, Mac has confirmed that he would like to coach me, so we are going to be getting coaching sometime soon.
Pac-Man's bell, the knockback angles from the bell and your attack combine, which can lead to some pretty cool kill confirms that would otherwise not be possible. In this case, the bell knocks Mario away from Pac-Man. Run through him, turn around and hit a forward air, basically trying to knock him into the opposite direction. The two knockback angles add together, resulting in Mario flying straight upwards, allowing Pac-Man to follow with a very high up air. The bell's knockback depends on where the opponent gets hit. If you hit them from behind, you can do the same trick with a regular forward air. One of Pac-Man's most famous...
Ew, what was that? What was this?
trick. Knockback depends on where the opponent gets hit. If you hit them from behind, you can do the same trick with a regular forward air.
This is crazy, man. I own an organization of almost 40 different Pac-Mans. We'd be more than happy to help this guy learn Pac. I need the help. Mac, aka Zerg, is going to be giving me coaching soon. So I just got to... Let's see. I just got to figure out a good day. Yeah, he's gonna be teaching me some stuff. I'm still getting over the flu. Oh, good luck with that. But thanks for dropping by, Ty-Fi. I love Pac-Man so much. He's so weird. He's so goofy.
One of Pac-Man's most famous tricks is fruit launching. For this, you make use of the hydrant's water to push your projectile with immense speed. The hydrant will always shoot out water to its sides as long as Pac-Man isn't standing on it. If he stands on it, the hydrant shoots the water out on top. Sometimes, for some reason, the hydrant doesn't follow these rules, but we don't really know why that is. Anyways, for fruit launching, time the fruit throw so that the water accelerates them. The different fruits have different effects, and there is more than just one way to do it.
What's going on, man? These angles with fruit are crazy.
You can throw fruits towards the hydrant, away from the hydrant, Z-drop them by pressing grab in the air,
I'm gonna spend like
or
an
even throw
hour
them
just
upwards
practicing
to really f with your
this.
opponent. If you do that, it's practical to also redirect the water upwards. This is possible by shielding next to the hydrant. If you tilt the shield downwards, the
There's so much to this character!
water will fly up with an even steeper angle. It will not work if you stand too close to the hydrant though, or if your shield is too small. And if you stand on top of the hydrant, roll to a side and tilt the shield upwards, the water will get redirected horizontally. This also only works with a medium-sized shield. Since the bell goes through the stage, you can do the same trick by throwing it towards the hydrant while being off stage. Let's talk some more about the hydrant. Not just items can get a momentum boost, but Pac-Man himself as well. If you run towards the hydrant, so Pac-Man slightly goes through it, as soon as you stop, the game will push Pac-Man out again, away from the hydrant. You can use this push to gain some decent momentum. By jumping and air dodging away, you can fly for a pretty big distance. Air dodge into the ground to get a super wave dash. It also works by only jumping backwards or simply running. Make sure to push the control stick away from the hydrant in the same moment you jump. When staying on the ground, you have to release the stick first before pushing into the other direction for the boost. The water can help and push you even farther, but the driving force here is the hydrant itself, not the water as you might think. An even better setup is to put the hydrant down on the very edge, then run down and roll into it. Now push forward with the right timing and you will get boosted forward. The correct timing is important here.
Dude, what he's got so many little sneaky.
If the hydrant is on a ledge, you can also get a boost after your ledge jump. Simply jump from the ledge and input an aerial while holding forward, or do a forward item throw. It does work with any aerial, but up air covers by far the most distance. If you put the hydrant down a little further away from the ledge, you can do the same trick into the other direction. Other characters can also do all of that, by the way.
Item in the game.
The same mechanic comes into play during this back throw, which actually has a lot more knockback than Pac-Man's regular back throw should have. With the right distance from the hydrant, if you back throw your opponent, they will again find themselves inside the hydrant for just a moment, so the game pushes them out while you throw them back, resulting in the strongest back throw in the game at certain percent. Sadly, this trick only works against fatties at very specific percent, making it really situational. If you stand on top of the hydrant and get a grab, you can do some more weird stuff. For some reason, the knockback of down throw gets reduced drastically. Additionally, the water pushing Pac-Man into the air cancels any lag he has, allowing him to immediately follow up. With certain fruits in hand, this combo can even be fatal.
Down throw on hydrant.
It can also work for other throws, but is only true at very specific percent. Make sure you time the throw so the water pops out right after Pac-Man threw his opponent away.
I was really trying to figure out how upwards water could be useful, and my brain is getting broken by the possibilities.
The hydrant can also stop characters that get knocked into it mid-air, and Pac-Man can use that to his advantage. It applies to any knockback that is weak enough, but works best
Down tilt into somebody when hydrant is on platform to slow down their momentum so that way they can set up for a lingering F smash. What?
best in combination with Pac-Man's down throw while the hydrant is standing on a platform. After the down throw, your opponent will stay close to you, putting a lot of pressure on them and potentially giving you a tag chase if they don't jump away. A big part of using the hydrant well is knowing when and how you can knock it over and how you can manipulate the direction it flies into. The hydrant has a specific amount of health. Once it receives enough damage, it goes flying. What Pac-Man players often want to achieve is to get the hydrant's health as low as possible so that the next hit will knock it over. This is called priming. Once the hydrant is primed, meaning its health is very low, your next attack will knock it over. So knowing the best methods for priming the hydrant is important. Back air works very well, either while running off the hydrant or while landing on it right after down B. This one is
I didn't know you could do a landing bear on the top of the hydrant. I actually did not know that would work.
hard though. You need to have the right distance from the ground, use down special for the hydrant, hold the control stick forward while performing a back air with the C stick. The timing is very strict, but if done right, you will land with the back air sweet spot on the hydrant. Neutral air is also good for priming and works while landing on the hydrant. Hitting it while running off the hydrant is also possible, but very hard to get. Up air while running off the hydrant works too. For this one you have to wait a moment after running off before starting the up air and drift back towards the hydrant as much as possible. Dash attack works. The good thing here is that the water won't push you away. And 2 forward airs can also work for priming, although that is a rather slow method. Okay, now that the hydrant is low on health, we can talk about attacks that give us the most spicy knockback angles, the ones that keep the hydrant around for a while, making it hard for your opponent to deal with. Up air sends the hydrant upwards a bit, slowly moving forward. You can use the late hitbox behind Pac-Man to get the hit easier. The apple also sends it upwards, but knocks it much higher.
I want to edgeguard somebody with a hydrant that I primed and then set up with apple to like just launch it into the air. That could be really funny.
The first hit of up smash will completely knock it behind you, and the tip of your jab also sends it behind you but with less speed. You have to hit the tip, otherwise the hydrant won't move backwards. Now, for the jab to work, the hydrant's health has to be really low, which means that it only works after back air or 2 forward airs. After the other priming setups, the hydrant still has too much health for 1 jab to knock it over, so you might have to use 2 jabs. There is another way to send the hydrant flying backwards, but that one needs a specific timing. The goal is to knock the hydrant over with a fruit right as it shoots out water. You can do that by simply waiting for the right moment, but it's easier if you use a setup for it. One way to get the timing right is down special, immediately run off back air, up tilt and fruit throw behind you. You have to do this sequence as quickly as possible or you will be too late. Another method is to short hop down air off the hydrant, then hit the hydrant with a neutral air and again throw the fruit. It works with any fruit except for the key, but if you do it with the bell, not just the hydrant.
Why is it all sending it behind him? I don't know. I'm kind of new to YouTube chats. You're just here for the Pac-Man shenanigans? Well, there will be more shenanigans tomorrow. I am just kind of getting an idea of what's possible right now. And it's crazy.
Hydrant goes flying behind you, but also the bell itself. If you are slightly below a platform while spawning the hydrant, it will pop onto the platform with Pac-Man landing next to it instead of on top of it. From here, a really good way to prime the hydrant is using the platform drop cancelled up air we were showing you earlier. Then you can either knock the hydrant over with the usual methods, or just go for another up air like that, which is pretty practical. That is mostly it about the hydrant, but there is one more tech we want to cover in this video. If the pellet from Pac-Man's side special gets hit, it just drops to the ground with Pac-Man having almost no lag. The pellet can then be consumed for some healing. Now, you can use this to block certain projectiles and then consume the pellet, or you try parry healing. If Pac-Man's fruits or specific other items hit Pac-Man's shield, they bounce off of it. During that, they still have a hitbox, although not against Pac-Man because he shielded it. But what they can hit is the pellet from side B. So what you can do after shielding is jump towards the item, use side special, which gets cancelled immediately as soon as the pellet gets hit, and then use an aerial to catch the pellet right away for a nice little heal. It works even better.
I very well could need longer for Pac. Ultimately, though, what I do for my Character Crisis series is I play the character for as long as I feel like I can make a good video about them. So, right now, I feel like I'm way over my head, and I do not understand Pac-Man. By the end of 7 days, if I am at a point where I feel like I understand Pac-Man well enough to make an informed and educated video on him, then my Character Crisis with them is complete. So, but yeah, no, Pac-Man's crazy. There's so much to learn about this guy.
After parrying, therefore parry healing. This is even more practical against Pac-Man's hydrant, since that one is going to be tossed towards you quite a lot. Here you have to parry or it won't work, but on the bright side it also works while standing. Lastly, Pac-Man can do this. If you stand on the very edge, perform a side special and make a loop like that. Make sure you turn fast enough and hold down during the end. If you hold forward, Pac-Man will do a full loop, but if done right, he will bump into the ground. This is not very useful, but kinda fun. You can use it to edgeguard Crom or Ike, since get-up attacks
That's
are
so
invincible,
easy,
but then again, you could also simply forward smash them. Pac-Man is such a cool character, but if you don't know all his small tricksies, it can be overwhelming to play against or even to watch. Hopefully this video helps you understand him a little better or even inspire you to pick him up yourself. Again, big thanks to John Barrett and Sky for sharing all of their
There I am. I was muted. Pac-Man is crazy. I did not, like, I kind of knew going into this that he'd be hard. I didn't expect him to be this much nonsense. Like, this is crazy. I'm going to be getting some coaching done by Mac tomorrow. He's going to be very, very helpful and provide me with a lot of setups, a lot of unique niche things about Pac-Man that I just do not know right now. So, yeah. I may be interested in your server, Pac-Man Armada. That could be helpful. I'm going to be getting coaching from Utah's best Pac-Man, though, tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Stream should be starting 5 p.m. MST, sometime around then. And yeah, no, the coaching is going to help a lot, because, like, I just feel like there's so much to learn about this character. But with that, I am going to call it for today's stream. So thank you all for coming. I hope you guys have a great week and an amazing rest of your Tuesday. I am going to head out for the night, and I will catch you guys with more Pac-Man tomorrow.